Okay, Crypto Posse. Check it out. This I'm introducing to you is Cryptopia. Cryptopia is an exchange. Okay? So I put the link in there. What I want you guys to do, whoever has extra Bitcoin that wants to make some money, you need to buy Electronium. And the reason why is because Electronium is very unique. I don't normally buy ICOs that are set to, that's not set to a lending platform. This particular ICO is not set to a lending platform, but I seem to have the knack for smelling money. So I'm telling you that Electronium is a fantastically run company because they're backed by marketing geniuses. And these guys have something that a lot of the other ICOs don't have. Now, this is what I look at. What actually makes an ICO worth money? I just had this conversation with Eric. Litecoin right now does not have a function. Why is it climbing? Because people are stupid. That's why. Because you have to have a purpose for an ICO that actually does something in the general population. Am I right? So take, for example, Bitcoin. You've got Bitcoin, and Bitcoin itself has a utility. And the utility is that it is peer-to-peer transfer. If you're going to buy something from someplace else or you're going to transfer funds, you can actually do that through Bitcoin. Okay? Litecoin, you can do the same thing, but why do you need two of them? Why do you need to send stuff from Bitcoin over there or from Litecoin? Now, there is a little slight, if you think about it, there's a slight bonus to this. Here's the bonus. This is the only bonus, because other than that, it has no utility. Now, it could change in the future, but right now it does not have a utility. If you were going to go to a platform, and you knew that that platform was completely bogged down because too many people were buying Bitcoin and there was a big delay, you could go in and you could buy Litecoin, and you can send the Litecoin over there, right? But if the Coinbase servers are completely jacked up and the delay is on Bitcoin because of the miners, that's one thing. But if Coinbase is flooded and they can't get your Litecoin out because they're flooded, well, it almost accomplished the same thing, didn't it? The miners on Litecoin, the miners on Ethereum should be a little faster because the platform is faster. But the thing is, Bitcoin has the spotlight. See? It's just like when you're playing football. It's like it takes an entire team to win a Super Bowl, but who gets all the damn glory? The damn quarterback. Well, Bitcoin is the quarterback, and all of the little altcoins are the line. And usually what happens in that scenario is Bitcoin usually runs off with the show. And that's exactly what's happening. Until they actually attach bionics onto Bitcoin and make it faster, like the Lightning that they were supposed to do, and try to get the transactions through faster, Bitcoin may possibly in the future come down a little bit. And the only thing that I think would dethrone it a little bit and possibly catch up to it is Bitcoin Cash. Why? Because Bitcoin Cash has lower fees, faster transaction time, and expanded blocks for the transactions. So in other words, if Bitcoin was originally created with a block that held only 2 transactions or 3 transactions that you could put through, that's peer-to-peer going from one person to another person, right? Bitcoin Cash has expanded that block where they can take 20 or 30 of those, okay? Now, if they take 20 or 30 of those over into one block, then of course it gets faster. So, Electronium is totally different because Electronium appeals to the masses. Electronium has the ability to mine from your phone. in the background. It has the ability to mine from your computer. It has the ability to also mine from a iPad or, you know, or anything, really. This is going to be huge in countries that are not spoiled rotten like the United States and don't have pretty much, you know, I don't even know how many computers I have in my house. I think I probably have at least 20 computers in my house. No shit. And I probably have so many damn electronic devices that I forgot half of them. Okay? Cell phones alone, I think we probably have about 14 cell phones in here. So we are spoiled rotten compared to third world countries, right? We are kings compared to them. But if you give them a cell phone that is even older and it's able to run electronium on it, where they can actually turn the phone on, plug it into 5 volts, even solar power, and run it to make a coin that they can sell for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and they can get 1 over 2, 3 of them a week. That's a hell of a lot of money for those people. So here we are with a coin that's catering to the masses. And a coin that caters to the masses with a huge volume, and they knew what they were doing when they came out with a total volume of billions, not millions. You know, there's 121 million coins that are based in Bitcoin itself. 121 million. And I think there's only been 6 million that have been mined. And who knows how many of those are actually lost. They can't find them because they were buying them early on. They put them in an old hard drive, like that one guy that you saw on TV that had it in an old PC. He had like tens of thousands of them, right? And then one day he threw it out. And he spent his entire time digging through a junkyard trying to find that damn hard drive, because that hard drive had now millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on it. So when I invest in cryptocurrencies, I want something that has a utility. I want something that actually does something. And I think a lot of people have looked at Electronium, which is from the UK, and these people are very public. Matter of fact, there's been multiple interviews inside their office while they're trying to get this platform up and running, right? Which had its struggles. It got hacked on. They've hired HackerOne, as you can see here, out of San Francisco to save their systems and rebuild everything, and everything's been rebuilt, and it's foolproof. And it's going to launch in 11 hours. Now, here is what is going to happen. ICOs, 6 million ICOs, or 4 million ICOs, or no, I'm sorry, billions, are going to release, right? And when those ICOs release, they're going to dump. They're going to dump on Cryptopia. That's why I have Cryptopia open. And you have to pay attention where you're going. When you create your account, you want to click over here on exchange or market. Is it market or exchange? I forget. Let's go back. You're going to click on exchange and then markets. Okay? Now, it's going to take you to this page. Now, top markets are these markets right here. We don't give a crap about any of these markets right here, right? We don't care about any of these markets. We don't care about Litecoin. We don't care about any of these coins. The only thing we care about right now is focusing on ETN right here. BTC, ETN. You click on this bad boy right here. It's going to populate. And why is it here already? Right? Why is it here already? Well, here's the reason why. Because people have been able to mine it. They haven't been able to mine it on their phones because the app was shut down, but they were able to mine it by knowing how to technically get to the blockchain that was already created a month ago, and they've been mining this thing and selling it amongst themselves to buyers for 1 month. So the miners have benefited tremendously. Okay? You see down here I bought 10 ETN as a joke, right? I bought 10 ETN, and the truth is I'm holding 330,000 of them that I bought for $2,500 during the ICO phase. And why isn't this pulling up? What the hell? And this is what I suspect that's going to happen. Okay? And I've seen it happen before. What's going to happen here is the wallets are going to be released. Within 1 hour of the wallets being released, my prediction is Cryptopia is going to crash. That's my prediction. It's going to be so laggy, and it's going to crash, and it's going to come back up. Okay? But you guys won't have to worry. Why? Because anybody that wanted to buy already ETN, Electronium, that wants to make 20 to 5,000 times their money is already going to have their money in here. Right? So I'm going to show you right now how to do it. I transferred over a little bit of money over here. I'm transferring more as soon as I haven't even got my paydays yet. So let's go down here real quick. Okay? Now these are all the orders that are on right now. And if I double click this, because if you guys downloaded, if you're using Google, because I'm not an Apple lover, I freaking hate Apple. If you are a Google lover, you go over here and you right click, use the Bitcoin auto conversion, right, which is the extension for your browser right here. I don't even have to go search for Bitcoin. It tells me it's 16.8 right here, and it automatically drops this little puppy in my mouse cursor, so I can go over here and say, where are we at today? We're at 12 cents. So these numbers right here, they're a pain in the ass. That's why I use tools to make my investing more efficient, and we're at 12 cents. Okay? When I bought these 10 coins right here, it was only at 3 cents. So now we're at 12 cents. Here's what's going to happen. That 12 cents is going to come crashing down like a freaking rock, dude. Like a rock that was dropped out of an airplane. And you're going to see that thing freaking plummet. You're going to see this right here get shattered. And it's going to drop down. Why? Because there's too many damn idiots out there who don't want to do anything except make a dollar. So they're going to take their ICO tokens and they're going to basically dump their ICO tokens that they bought, because they've been holding on for ICO tokens for God knows how long, right? I think we're pushing like 2 months ICO tokens, right? And they're basically going to turn around and they're going to dump those as fast as they can, because some of them are holding on to a ton of it. And if you look at, I mean, if I sat here and I did the math real quick. Okay, so I got 330,000 tokens, right? 330,000 tokens. Multiply the $330,000 tokens, right? Alexander, you're going to laugh when you see my video and your messages keep popping up every 5 seconds. Okay, so you got 330,000 tokens, right? And take those, fourth time I said that, I think. Multiply that by 12. So, 39,000 bucks off a $2,500 investment. I'm not selling my tokens for $40,000, because I would be a freaking retard if I did that. Okay? Because I know for a fact that 12 cents is ridiculous. Is ridiculous. It's going to go up a lot higher than that. Now, it's not going to go to 20 bucks. There's no way. There's too much volume. ETN has too much volume. When I say volume, they've got too many tokens. They've got they're billions of tokens. If you go to, let me show you. For those of you that don't know, this is the coin market cap. Okay? Now let's look at the coin market cap, and if you need the information, it's right here. And you know what, guys, you all need to get in. You need to send your browsers so that your browsers are organized. I organize the shit out of everything I do, and I'm telling you, if you look up here, I've got my social media crap. I've got my payday, which is I've now moved to lending platforms in here. And if you look at all of these, like all of my lending platforms, these are all my lending platforms right here that I'm in, right? So I got money in every single one of them bad boys. Now, if you Stupid piece of crap. If you come over here, all of these are the ones I was using, but now this is the old stuff, and I pulled out pretty much everything that was of value, and I threw it over to the other side. So you got to get a little bit organized here so that you know basically, you know, how to get to this information quick. Now, I want to show you this. The coin market cap right now is Bitcoin, of course, is always dominant, right? They're always going to be the dominant force, right? And it looks like, actually, I was incorrect because the circulating supply right now for Bitcoin is 16 million, okay? Ethereum, there's 96 million circulation, right? Bitcoin Cash, weird enough, but it's almost exactly the same. And this guy is a whole nother story I'll cover some other time, okay? Litecoin, 54 million, right? This is the one that's a little shocking. And this is why I think nobody ever thought that IOTA would have a chance ever in its entire history to go to $4. Okay? Because of the volume. They're in the billions right here. You see this? They're in the billions. So, if you look at the volume that they have on the actual marketplace for CoinMarketCap, you know, anything in the billions is usually in the cents, like Ripple. Ripple is, you know, is low. 36. It's always been low. This is supposedly owned by the banks, which nobody buys it because nobody wants to have anything to do with the banks, right? And it's been climbing a little bit here and there, but this one is the shocker. And I think this one actually went up because Bill Gates was involved, right? Which is what? Market media advertisement is what drove this thing up right here, IOTA, right? Because now IOTA's jumped in bed with Microsoft, okay? So this is a pump. Son of a bitch. Dash went to 900 bucks. I better check my other wallet. I think I got a bunch of Dash in there. Shit, howdy, Batman. The fuck is my other wallet? I got some wallets on here I haven't even checked. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, so IOTA. IOTA jumped up $4. Now, if Electroneum does the same thing, right? Let's say that you guys are pulling out. Let's say you just put in 200 bucks, right? You got 200 bucks, and you want to buy a bunch of Electroneum, and you're able to get 20,000 pieces. And somehow, in the near future, that thing just hit 7.74. So your measly little $200 that I'm asking you to put in is going to net you back 94,000 bucks. Now, let me tell you something. If this thing actually hits $4.74 and you made $94,000 of this, you will, listen to me, you will take me to dinner, you will buy me a lobster, and you will buy me a steak at the same time, okay? And I'll take 2 beers, okay? That is what you can do for me for your 94,000 bucks, all right? That's a deal. So, my point here is that Electroneum has a big utility, and it's owned by an enormous marketing company. Okay? And this marketing company is going to pump the shit out of that coin. I guarantee you that. Not only that, check this out. When we bought Electroneum, Electroneum was at 3,000 and 4,000 bucks. They've been sitting on Electroneum this entire time. So all the money that they've taken in, which was $40 million on their ICO, is now quadruple the money. That means there's a hell of a lot more advertising money. You're going to see this bad boy dominate. And I would not be surprised if every one of these damn companies right here is just going to shit their pants when Electroneum starts climbing this ladder so damn fast and takes the number 2 spot. That's what I think is going to happen. So, BitConnect, everybody thought it was a joke. It's a scam. Don't buy it. Don't get into it. It's a scam, right? Guess what? 389,000. They don't even have all the volume on here because they say that most of the volume you can't count because it was in lend. Their tokens are worth $3 billion. $3 billion. Not million, billion. That's why they got money to pay you. That's why they keep paying me. What was my payout today? I think my payout today was like $250 and we got a shitty interest rate. Okay? So, all of these tokens, a lot of you guys don't know, you got a shitload of tokens in here, dude. And most of these tokens don't have a prayer in hell. Because they have stupid utilities. They have utilities that people don't really use. I'm not directing you guys towards these stupid ass altcoins that you're going to put in a bank account somewhere in a wallet and you're going to sit on them and pray to God that they go up. We are not all about that. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? We're not about all of this shit right here. What we are is what we need to do is concentrate on making money now. We need to convert everything that we have into this puppy right here while we can. And possibly diversify as a safety guard into Bitcoin Cash. Because in theory, Bitcoin Cash is actually better than Bitcoin. And if it's already called Bitcoin, there could be a possibility that it could swap or merge one day or something like that, which I need to be prepared for. So, here's how you do it. Let's get back to it. Like ETN, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to transfer your money over. How do you do that? Well, go to balances. When you log in, by the way, I'm not posting this on YouTube. I'm putting it up on YouTube, but you guys are the only ones that can see it. Why? Because I don't give a crap about anybody else signing up, really. You just ask me stupid questions all the time. Okay, so here we are. If you do not have BTC show up, you need to click Hide Zero Balances. Then you need to go to the search and you need to type in BTC. And then guess what? It'll pop up, right? Then you need to click this right here. I want to deposit my coin right here. Then go over and click this button, which doesn't work, piece of shit. Highlight it, copy it, go to whatever you're sending it from. If you're sending it from Coinbase, what is Bitcoin on here now? I bet you it's more than 16.7 up here. See what I mean? The first thing I'm going to do when I have $1 million in Bitcoin is I'm going to fuck over Coinbase, which is GDAX. I'm going to go buy it from Bittrex. I'm going to take it over here, and I'm going to keep selling it every single day. I'm going to be making like $50,000 a day just by trading back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because they always have this, I don't know why, but everybody keeps buying from Coinbase, and it keeps driving the price up. Meanwhile, all these other small individual companies, our exchanges, I mean, 16.7. I mean, look how much money you can make. The only problem is you got to wait for the lag time to get over there. But by the way, guys, when I transferred from HextraCoin, my other platform, and I transferred into Cryptopia, literally, it only took 5 minutes to transfer. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's go, so you're going to go to your, you guys know how to do this. Crypto new, no let me clear, fuck you, you're a dick. Go to accounts, right? And then your BTC wallet, send, and then send that over. Of course, you know I don't have any Bitcoin. Why? Because I invested it all and I have another wallet, right? So what we want to do is we want to transfer all that stuff over there. And let me shut this down. And then we're going to wait. Your coin should better be there in this time period, right? Then, after you've done that, you've got it all in there, and it's all, okay, I'm done, blue, and I'm done. Okay, so then go back to the exchange, go to markets, after you get your coin in there, sometime tonight. Then I want you to click on the ETN over here on the side. Don't make a mistake and click the Doji one or any of that stuff. Make sure that at the top it says ETN BTC. Okay? Then you're going to go down here and you're going to go to buy order. Now, this stuff changes all the time. So we're going to figure this out right now. Okay, so if this is 12 cents, what we're going to do is we're going to go price tag. Actually, let me put this up here. Price tag. And if this is 12 cents, let's see what happens when we change that to 0. Doesn't even register. See if we change it to 1. I could do the math on the other calculator, but I'm too lazy. Okay, so let's change this to just 00. Bitch, come on. That's 2 cents still. Alright, so let's go to 0099. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still at 2 cents. Let's go to 0. Still at 2 cents. Let's go to 7. Okay, guys, we're going to get it. Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to set our price tag at 0.12345 zeros, a 7 and a 0. So that's 0.0000070. That's what we're going to set to. Okay? Now, out of the amount... Wait a minute, what did this thing do? The fuck's my money at? Apparently my balance did not confirm yet, so I can't set this order. Piece of shit. Okay, so we're gonna set our balance. Now, when you do this, when you put in the 6 zeros and you put the 70 on the end of it, right? Then you're going to click, and if this damn button works, you're just going to click BTC or whatever you have in here, and what you want to see at the end is your available balance is 0. Okay? So you're buying the maximum amount that you can at this price. Then that's the buy order, and then you're going to hit right here. You're going to hit buy. Now that's going to drop you down in the tree there, right? Drop you down in the tree, and you're going to be able to just wait it out, because a lot of these assholes are going to come in there with a whole bunch of tokens, like 25, 30,000 tokens at a time, and they're going to dump, and that thing's going to take a freaking pile of crap all the way down to the end here, and then we're going to scoop up a whole bunch of them at 1 penny. Okay? That's the game plan for Electroneum, for anybody that wants to get in Electroneum. Okay? So I think I've explained it pretty well. I'd like to buy more. That's why I'm transferring money. So let's see if we can get it done.